take a look at this planter. It is a showy combination of a lot of different flowers here. This one is really turned out nice for our yard, and we want to show what we did with this planter.
It has the Juncus coming out the top, and this is just kind of like, think of a spike, but it's just, you know, real narrow. It's not chives, don't eat it.
Yeah, it looks like it. So this is just the straight Juncus. There is a Juncus twisted arrow that is kind of like a curly, but this is just the straight version. It just gives that little bit of wispy height to it.
Yep, you can still see through it really nice.
Yep.
You have the SunPatiens in here. Now, SunPatiens and New Guinea impatiens, what's the difference?
They look exactly the same, but the SunPatiens, as in the name, these can go in the full sun, and this planter does sit in that sunshine, especially in the afternoon. It gets blasted with that full hot afternoon sun. So New Guineas can't do that, where the SunPatiens can, and they will perform just fantastic.
This is the tropical rose. And you can see how yellow it is.
Yeah.
That is by design. That is exactly that tropical rose color.
So that's the leaf.
Mm-hmm. It has the yellow coming out from it and then the green edges. And this one is the rose color, which has that really pretty pink flower to it.
Yeah, and the flowers are, you know, we're sitting in the shade in this area, but the flowers are, they're almost like a glimmery, sparkly, like in the sunshine, they really catch your attention. So this is the rose color of the SunPatiens. So tropical
pretty.
rose. This is a fantastic, yeah.
And then up in front here we have Scavola, up in here.
This has gotten to be one of my favorites. I think it's such an underrated. So Scavola, also known as fan flower, it has, as in the name, little fans of flowers, and it gets so full. There's almost no maintenance.
Mm-hmm.
They're kind of an accent plant, but I would argue you could totally make a hanging basket or a planter just out of the Scavola. It's getting more and more popular for us. I absolutely love the Scavola.
It doesn't go through the phase like a bacopa. A lot of the older bacopas go through that bloom phase and then resting. The Scavolas are just solid performers.
Yeah, they get more and more and bigger, and there's really little you have to do with the
And they don't
flower.
really show, like when they get dry, they don't get quite as wimpy. Whereas the SunPatiens, if these get dry, they're dramatic.
Yes, they are.
Very dramatic. So make sure you keep them on the
well watered.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. All right, what else do we have?
I have Gazanias in here, and this one is because it's morning for us. It's just starting to open, but there is some Gazanias. They are getting a little choked out by how big the SunPatiens got.
Yeah.
But they're still doing great.
Those have the big showy orange daisy-like flowers. Yeah, I have one on this side. There's one on that side.
They're
closed up right now, though.
But they need full sun, and they close up at nighttime. So if you're somebody who likes to sit out at nighttime and enjoy your flowers,
maybe pass on the
Gazanias. But if during the daytime, they are amazing. And they like to be a little bit on that drier side, so they can tolerate many different situations. And then we have a vine coming out the front.
So that's just the Vinca vine.
Yeah.
But this is the Wojo's gem, and we just clipped off a little piece. We want to show it's a little bit different than that normal Vinca vine. This has, it's still variegated like the regular Vinca vine. This one has more of that creamy yellow, and then the a little bit lighter green edges. I like this version of the Vinca vine.
It's more bold than the traditional one.
Yeah, it catches your eye,
It does.
as most of this does.
And it really goes well with like this tropical series.
Yes.
Because those colors just pop. So when you're looking at this, it looks like from a distance that it's all yellows and pinks and whites. And it's not. That's just the foliage on it.
Yeah. There's a lot going on.
They're very pretty.
But showing that you can combine different things with the upright and the filling out of the SunPatiens and the fan flower poking through that white highlight everywhere. It really comes together nice. And then with the trailing Vinca vine, this is a really cool combination that you could do at home for next year.
Remember that the Scavola, if you had it more towards the center, it would, like right now it has a lot out in the front, it would poke through all different areas.
So it's placement. Yeah.
Placement.
It's placement. So yeah, if this hadn't been placed here on the outside, if it was in here, and we've seen it as aggressive as the the SunPatien is, it would probably just bring it right with. So we've done the fan flower with geraniums, and we put one right in the middle in a hanging basket, and then 4 geraniums around it, and it just comes out everywhere. So
yeah,
it
kind of pokes through everywhere. It's just beautiful.
That's my case for the fan flower. Consider the fan flowers next year. They are really a solid performer.
Yeah, so enjoy this combo. Keep some reminders. Hit the follow and subscribe button so that you can see all the different things that come up within the feed. Tips, tricks, cooking ideas,
Yeah, absolutely.
trips going on, adventures, places.
Showing the flowers wherever we're at.
Yeah.
Yeah, so be sure to hit that subscribe button and keep following us for more information. All right, thanks for joining us.
Bye.
Bye-bye.